I love about the SGD conferences is the focus on plants and planting design. So as a landscape architect, that's a very broad subject area, and I really love the fact that garden design is so much about plants, trees, people, and people's connection with plants and trees. And that's why I love coming to these conferences. And also, as practitioners, we all get so involved in our daily delivery of projects, and we get little time really to kind of take a breath, meet other people, find out what other people are doing, and just get a little bit of a glimpse into other people's professional worlds. And I think that's so important for us as practitioners. So I'm delighted to be here today.
This is my very first time. I'd always heard about the SGD, and I'd always wondered how they would be useful for me because they operate in the UK. I have a different climate, a different zone. But this year I decided, open up your mind and just see. And then I happened to be in the UK, and then I found out about the conference. And I was like, at least, the least you can do is go and see what they're talking about. And it's the best decision I've made this year. So, and it means that the year is starting well. It's the best decision I've made. The conversations, so you find out that I think, yes, I'm in a tropical zone, but the conversations are global. Everything that is affecting garden design in the UK is affecting what I do in Nigeria, climate change, everything. So the conversation is very relevant and very timely.
I'm a new garden designer. I'm quite young in my career. I've only been doing this professionally now for under 2 years. I also do freelance for some other designers, but I'm here today to have the opportunity to network, to meet people, to meet suppliers that I know, say hi. Also to be reinvigorated and to be inspired, because it's very easy to be in a sort of silo in garden design, particularly if you work on your own. And it's really lovely to have those opportunities to sort of share and reconnect and to sort of recalibrate what is important and what isn't important.
I love coming to the conferences, and I think it's really, really interesting that the connectivity thing is the theme, because being a garden designer and working by yourself, you can be really isolated. And so coming to these things and seeing people, and it's such an inclusive industry, seeing people, the suppliers, and making those connections again, it kind of gives you that oomph, and it revitalises you and makes you feel, yes, I'm doing the right thing.
Working with SGD's always been great. I think it's nice for us to work with designers that are always so open-minded, looking for the new technology. Coming to events like this is just priceless. Everyone wants to share knowledge, and it's what we're about as a company as well.
I suppose something's about a different way of thinking. What I thought was, normally as a garden designer you're thinking about the plants, but that particular talk they were saying be thinking about the animals and the insects, and some new tricks as well, like the magic map they were talking about, really enabling you to see how you can link up green spaces together even if you're just using a small garden. So yeah, there's kind of real lessons there.
Oh, it's amazing. It's just great to connect with all our clients here, obviously meet new clients, say hello to people, and just to hear the speeches and everything like that, and find out what you guys, our designer clients, are interested in, what's new, what's happening. Yeah, it's really just great to connect with people basically. So yeah, really valuable day for us, definitely.
I always find the choice of speakers really interesting, because there's always something that's people who do what you do, and then having Helen is somebody who does what we do, but is doing something completely different, is from academia. That's a really interesting extra, that you wouldn't necessarily know about unless you came to one of these events.